At what point did you become Liver King? Where did that start?
Yeah, it was during that dental model when the queen was trying to bring nourishment into treating her patients. There was a lot of resistance to that, and we learned how to get our kids healthy, right? And then we learned how to kick ass. So Liver Queen's like, hey, I'm done. I'm retiring. And so when she retired, part of my thought was in business, I'm like, oh my God, the higher up you go in business, the more bosses you have, right? I remember early on, I'm like, oh, I got bosses in the corporate world, but I want to own my own business. And when I own my own business, I'm going to be my own boss. But every patient that came in was my boss, right? And really, I just wanted to be like my truest, honest self. I didn't want to have to adapt to anybody else's, character or any of that stuff. Long story short, when I got my kids healthy, I kind of made a promise that I'm going to be my truest, most authentic self. And when I figured that out and I had done enough barbarians, when you do the barbarian, we'll talk more about that later, I hope, your primal, truest, most authentic form comes out. It's wild, it's freeing. It's like you're always having a party. You don't ever need a drink. You guys, when you're around your best friends, when you're around each other, right? Again, the culture, the chemistry, the electricity that you have, right? This is not the same when you go and meet with a stranger, right? But what if you could let your guard down the same? What if you could be that vulnerable, that authentic, and other people could see the value in that? And so that's when I became the Liver King. I was like, you know what? This guy's come out enough. He's tasted enough of what it feels like to be a barbarian. That corporate guy, I'm never going back to that corporate guy ever again. Love me or hate me, and I get a lot of both. Love me or hate me, Liver King is the only guy that's moving forward. The predecessor is gone.